Disliking someone is a feeling that most of us encounter at some point in our lives. It's a complex emotion, often stemming from a mix of personal experiences, differences in values, or simply personality clashes. While it's natural to not get along with everyone, navigating these feelings can be challenging, especially when the person we dislike is someone we have to interact with regularly. One of the most common reasons we dislike someone is because they trigger something within us, whether it's a reminder of our insecurities, a challenge to our beliefs, or a confrontation with behaviors we find unpleasant. These reactions can be immediate and instinctual, often catching us off guard. Sometimes, we can't even pinpoint exactly why we dislike someone. We just know that being around them makes us uncomfortable or irritated. It's important to acknowledge these feelings without judgment, recognizing that they are a part of our emotional landscape. Disliking someone can also arise from past experiences or conflicts. Perhaps we've been hurt or betrayed by this person, and the memory of that pain lingers. In these cases, our dislike is a form of self-protection, a way of keeping our distance from someone who has caused us harm. However, holding on to these feelings can be exhausting and can prevent us from moving forward. It's a delicate balance between acknowledging our emotions and not letting them control us. Another reason we might dislike someone is because of differences in values or lifestyles. When someone's actions or beliefs are at odds with our own, it can create tension and discomfort. This is especially true in situations where we feel strongly about our own values and see the other person's behavior as fundamentally wrong or harmful. In these cases, it can be difficult to find common ground or to see the person in a neutral light. Our dislike may stem from a deep sense of disagreement with how they choose to live or what they stand for. Disliking someone can also be a reflection of our own struggles. Sometimes, the qualities we dislike in others are the same ones we see in ourselves but wish to change or suppress. This phenomenon, known as projection, is when we attribute our own undesirable traits to others, seeing in them the flaws we are unwilling to acknowledge in ourselves. This can be a powerful insight, as it offers an opportunity for self-reflection and growth. However, constantly focusing on the negative aspects of someone can be draining and counterproductive. It can affect our mood, our relationships with others, and even our overall well-being. It's important to find ways to manage these feelings, whether through setting boundaries, practicing empathy, or simply accepting that not everyone is meant to get along. Setting boundaries is crucial when dealing with someone we dislike. This doesn't necessarily mean avoiding them entirely, but rather being mindful of how much time and energy we invest in the relationship. By setting limits, we protect ourselves from unnecessary stress and create a healthier environment for ourselves. It's about finding a balance between maintaining civility and preserving our own peace of mind. Practicing empathy can also help in understanding the person we dislike. While we may never fully agree with or like them, trying to see things from their perspective can soften our feelings. Everyone has their own struggles, insecurities, and reasons for behaving the way they do. By acknowledging this, we can humanize the person and reduce the intensity of our negative emotions. It doesn't mean we have to excuse their behavior, but it can help us to approach the situation with more compassion. Sometimes, the best approach is simply to accept that we can't like everyone, and that's okay. It's natural to have differences and conflicts with others. What's important is how we handle these feelings and interactions. Holding on to dislike can consume a lot of energy, so finding a way to coexist with the person without letting them dominate our thoughts is key. In conclusion, disliking someone is a natural part of life. It's an emotion that arises from a complex mix of personal experiences, values, and self-reflection. While these feelings can be difficult to navigate, they also offer opportunities for growth and understanding. By setting boundaries, practicing empathy, and accepting our feelings, we can manage these emotions in a healthy way, allowing us to focus on the relationships and experiences that truly matter to us.